actually feeling kind of topical today, so I'm going to be playing Chill for the PlayStation, the original PlayStation, the PS1. This is a mediocre snowboarding game that I picked up the other day. It's actually one of the games that I used to own back when I had a PlayStation originally. I remember when the game was sort of being developed and showed in the magazines and all that shit, that I thought the game looked really cool, and then the game came out, it got reviewed, it was basically average to above average, and it was one of those games that quickly fell in price, and I remember picking it up like 1 or 2 or 3 months or something after it came out for like £9. There used to be this shop where I live that used to do, it used to be pretty cheap for second-hand games. Unfortunately that's, you know, now closed down. Basically where it was actually got demolished, and then the store kind of changed name and moved because it was bought by a chain, and they were struggling. They're still going now, the chain are, but yeah, they had to shut some stores and they shut the one where I live, so that kind of sucks. So there's not many options, it would appear. So we're going to jump in on one player. This is literally the first time I've played this game in 15 to 20 years. We have some Burton snowboards that we can select from here. They do actually have different attributes, it's not just cosmetic, it would appear. Track, winter sports, forest, village, qualification. I'm not sure what this means. It's snowing CDs. Yeah, I'm feeling topical with this one because it's -3 outside at the minute. Yeah, it has been snowing today. The weather is absolutely terrible here in the UK. I should mention as well that I'm actually currently playing this game on my PS3 Slim. It's the 320 gig model. I am currently contemplating, I'm very close to buying a 60 gig PS3, the original model, which I did have back in the day. I was one of the early adopters of the PS3 when it was still like 450 quid. Basically I didn't buy it, an ex-girlfriend bought it for me, which was kind of really surprising given the, like I say, they were 450 quid at the time, which was just absolutely insane. But yeah, I am contemplating getting one of those so I can play PS2 games downstairs. I do have a couple of PS2s. I've got a fat PS2 and a slim PS2, but the reason I don't really play PS2 games is I just can't be bothered with using wired controllers. I need to go wireless, hence, like I say, why I am kind of looking at the 60 gig PS3. So anyway, enough of that bollocks. Back to the game. As you can see, the graphics aren't amazing. They're far from amazing, actually. They're pretty diabolical. The controls are, I mean, I'm going to just bring up the menu here and see if I can put this into analog mode, because yeah, I can use analog mode. Yeah, that's a little bit better. The controls aren't very responsive. There appears to be quite a bit of lag, to be honest, so that's not great. It also doesn't help that when I kind of kneel down to power up my jump using the X button, it kind of stunts my ability to turn. So how do we do tricks? That is a good question. How the fuck do I do tricks? Oh, there we go. We did some sort of grab. There we go. A method. I'm not really sure 100% what the actual idea of this game is at the minute. I mean, we've got some slaloms. I'm guessing they give me points. The game does zip along at a fair speed, which is making it difficult to make a lot of these slalom gates. Some weird kind of let's say chill music in the background, pardon the pun. I'm not sure whether I'm supposed to be going for points or just trying to get down the mountain within 3 minutes, but what I can say is that the draw distance isn't great either in this game. And if we press the square button, as you can see, we can kind of tuck speed, and then we've got a big jump. So it would appear that basically the course has tried to kind of encompass most disciplines in snowboarding. You know, we've got some slalom, some big air, some half pipe, and I've got the obligatory ice section where your board just goes schizo. So yeah, I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. I really don't. And unfortunately, I bought this game as a disc only, so I don't have a manual to see what the idea is. It would appear that this is some sort of, I don't know, speed section. We have a green counter in the top right of the screen, and I'm not sure whether it's sort of like when that gets to 0, it's game over. Not a clue. Is this the end? No, I'm guessing it's a big jump. Let's do a trick. Yeah, that was a good trick. Amazing. Right, so we got to the bottom, did we? Yeah, we did. And what was the result of that? Can we progress? Time. Right, so I don't know, continue. One player. Player 1. I don't know, change a player to Yo-Yo. No, we don't want to play as Yo-Yo. We'll play as Bone. Bone looks cool. I really don't know. Right, so I'm guessing I have to get down within 3 minutes 50 and score 50,000 points. So we're going to actually try that on this run. We're going to, now we know the controls and all that shit, we're going to try this. Right, here we go. Right, we'll try and actually hit some slalom this time. Obviously now I am starting with analog back control, which makes it a little bit easier, a little bit more responsive, but the controls are still a bit laggy, and my border does still travel down this slope at a fair whack, to be fair. Fair whack, to be fair. Oh yeah. How do we do spins? I want to do a 360, man. Do what? Right. Mad tricks, bro. Bad man ting, yeah. Whoa. Scary tricks. Alright. Okay, I'm not sure whether that was a 180 or not. And now I've lost my bearings and I don't know which way I'm going. How the hell do you do a bloody spin? Ah, is it the... No. Or is it just the L2 button? I do not know. It would appear It's very hard to do a bloody spin in this game. Or, I think I have to hold down the R1 or L1 and then let go of the jump button, and then I do some sort of shitty ass fucking... How do I stop? How do I fucking slow down? God, this game is just as mediocre as it ever was. If you want a good game, a good snowboarding game for the PS1, then I would recommend Cool Borders 3. That's a favourite of mine. It's one of the better ones. Cool Borders 4 is very similar to Cool Borders 3. Never got on with Cool Borders 1 or 2. Didn't like either of them, to be honest. Cool Borders 1 was especially a very average game at the time of release. I do miss, I mean, we do have, current gen, we have Mark McMorris Infinite Air, which is, when you start playing that game, you think, God, this game is terrible. But after a bit of time, you actually, once you work out the controls and the physics of it and everything, it's actually not that bad a game. And we also have Steep. Why can't I do any fucking tricks on the half pipe? What is that all about? Oh, there we go. Oh, I was pressing the wrong button. Yeah, we have Steep as well, which I want to get. Was I talking about Mark McMorris then? I think I was. I was getting sidetracked by the lack of tricks I was pulling. Yeah, once you get past the physics and controls of it, you work them out, it is actually a pretty realistic game. Apart from the fact that you can do like 10,000 degree spins in it. Right, so for some reason I can't do a grab on the half pipe. I have to press a different button. So do we have, you know, R2 for non-half pipe tricks and you know, R1 for R1 for slope. Nah, what am I on about? Fucking hell. Told you these videos are unfiltered. They're unfiltered for a fucking reason, because I'm fucking brain dead. Absolute brain dead moron recording gaming videos. Yeah, I don't know whether, if I try and explain this, I don't know whether there are separate controls for half pipe tricks and tricks going down the slope, because the R1 button doesn't do anything now, and the R2 button didn't do anything when I was on the half pipe. So make of that what you will. And why do I keep doing methods and nothing else? Like, fuck off. Hit the speed section. Right, try and do something other than a fucking method. And it's impossible. I don't even get extra points for like holding the trick to any sort of extension, which is kind of shitty. So does that mean we pass qualification? I wasn't paying attention to how much I scored. 75,000. I thought I had to get 50,000. And then I'm guessing I unlock more shit, but not a clue. Not a fucking clue. Maybe I didn't get down in time. I'm going to try a different track here. Who cares though? Who wants to actually unlock new mountain slopes, tracks, whatever you want to call them, in this game? Because this game fucking sucks. I did actually probably play quite a bit of this game when I was younger, but at the end of the day, I'd have played with my own fucking feces if it was all I had to play with, you know what I mean? That's what you do when you're young and stupid. You play shit games and play with your own poo. Oh, I nearly did a mute. Oh, mute and a method. Oh, combo. I'm not sure how I grind. I don't know whether you could do bonks in this one as well. I'm pretty sure you could do bonks. But the fucking timing is horrendous. How do I go about doing a fucking grind in this game? Are they even called a grind, or are they're called slides, aren't they, in snowboarding? I can't even jump high enough to get on the log. I'm expecting somebody to comment on this video going, oh, this is an amazing game, you just don't know how to play it. I can fucking assure you that when I had this game when I was about 14 or 15 or some shit, it still fucking sucked then when I knew how to play the fucking game. It's a fucking shit game, so preemptively I'm going to tell you to go fuck yourself if you're going to chat that kind of shit in the comments section, you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me, because they'll outsmart you. Unless, like, we're in a competition of, like, playing this shit game, where you will probably outsmart me because you might actually remember the controls, which means that you are very poor and don't actually have any good games to play. So you can eat my shit, you fucking peasant. Alright. Killing the audience with my insolence and disobedience and offensive manner and complete waffling. Man's got more waffle than bird's eye, you get me? What? Oh, is this did this game have avalanches? I can't remember. I think there was a cool level at the end of oh shit, that's it, crashing bloody trees, because that's realistic. Yeah, there was a cool level at the end of Cool Borders 3, I think, where there was like an avalanche, like a massive mountain. I think there was a bit where you had to make a jump as well, otherwise you got you either died from going off the jump or you got swallowed by the avalanche. I might just be making this up, but I'm pretty sure there was. And you got it was the only level where you got dropped in by a helicopter, so that was pretty cool. Oh, there you go, I did a mega bonk. I'm not sure whether I just did the bonk by literally landing on top of something though, or whether there is some sort of technique to that. Wow, this is probably pretty painful for people to watch, to be honest. Oh shit! I got confused then. I thought the brown bit was a ramp, but no. Hey, that's okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I vaguely remember this now. I have to land in one of the targets because this game was trying to be rad and shit. Oh, it looked like I was nowhere near the ground. That is not fair. Eat my shit. And the replay mode is pretty shit to watch. especially when you're as crap at the game as me. I do, it just does bring back memories of me struggling with the handling the controls of this game. I'll try Village this time. I imagine this will also suck. I mean, I had no desire to pick this game up other than the fact that I'm trying to get all of the games back that I originally had when I had a PS1 when I was a teenager. And yeah, I don't want this game, but unfortunately, if I'm going for that kind of full teenagerhood, is that a word, teenagerhood? Is that an expression? Is that a term? Is it an oxymoron that doesn't make sense? All in the hood and shit, yeah, whatevers. Yeah, I don't want this game, but there are some cool games I used to own, so I wanted to get the whole complete Teenagerhood collection back, and unfortunately this is one of the games and it sucks. But saying that, to be honest, when I got it back in the day for £9, 2 or 3 months after it had actually come out, that was pretty, you know, that was a bargain. This was a full price release, and clearly just nobody wanted this shit. Oh yeah, I remember jumping over the road. Stop squealing, bitch. Not any Scooby-Doo how you do any tricks other than the two that I've managed to do so far. Can we do a bonk? Oh, there we go, look. Yeah, I just literally land on things. I don't know whether I land on it and then press the X button to jump as I land on it, or I just land on it. I don't actually care, to be honest. Interesting that this slope is called Village because it looks more like a motorway to me, to be honest. And it looks like we've run out of time. Amazing. And it tells me time up and doesn't even let me get to the bottom of the damn slope. Just when you think it can't get any shittier, it fucking does. Even the music, like, I mean, the music's not bad, but it doesn't really suit the sort of game. It's not really. Is this terrible? Got some weird kind of Russian hard bass. Doesn't really go with the extreme sports style of the game. Right, let's just try and get down to the bottom of the fucking mountain as fast as possible, because the tricks are shit in this game. It just seems to have a really bad trick system, to be honest, and it's just the music's comical. I just want to get to the end of this slope, and then I can stop playing this game and go about with my life and never play this game again and leave it on the shelf, where it will gather dust probably until I die. It's either that or actually don't let this game gather dust, actually play this game on a daily basis and then die from fucking boredom, excruciating boredom from playing this fucking shit game. I think there's something to be said really with old school games from this era. I mean retro gaming in general really. The really good standout titles, you know, the games that would have been reviewed when they came out and that have got maybe 8, 9 out of 10 in the magazine reviews, or 80-90% whatever. Maybe even some of the 7 out of 10, 70%ers, 3 out of 5ers. You get what I mean. You're above average games. For fuck's sake, they're generally pretty playable nowadays, whereas these games that were mediocre back then are just absolute dog shit. I mean, in this game, it's not so much, you know, you can look past the graphics and the odd choice of sound, and even the slope designs, which are pretty uninspired, but the controls are just shit, and the trick system is shit. So they're basically the two biggest flaws of this game, and they're basically game-breaking flaws, so it's not a game you want to play in 2018. Cool borders, mind you, decent controls, decent trick system. Well, cool borders 3, should I say. The other, well, the first 2 games are a little bit backwards when it comes to controls and things like that. Like I said, I don't like the first one. The first one's an average game, so that probably plays like shit now. But 3 and 4 certainly have decent controls and trick systems. The second one is a bit weird. The 3rd and 4th games in the series are more sort of realistic, well, as realistic as they can be on the PS1. Second game is more arcade, and the controls are a bit fucking weird. Controls in 3 and 4, you can almost compare them to kind of, you know, Tony Hawk's on powder, Snow Joe. And this game is Snow Fun, and I should do snow puns in videos because they're not funny. Wow, that has been Chill. Wow, look, a children's playground. If only I could get off the board and actually play on the children's playground. It will be far better than this excruciating snowboarding that I'm doing. And there's just so much things to fucking crash into that you can't avoid. I want to feel like a satisfying feeling of sort of carving through fresh powder, and the game is denying me that. Get to the end of the fucking slope, you cunt! Fuck's sake. Oh look, now we've got a field full of benches. Isn't that fucking exciting? What? Okay, did I just hear that music change randomly like that? I mean, that could be a glitch in the emulation. You do get these glitches. What is this? Oh, there's a cop car. Yay. Let's beat the cop car and then get arrested. Yeah, I'm guessing the music changed because there was a cop car. Is that the end? Wow, that was fucking exciting. So, there we go. I can finally put that one to bed. That was Chill. It was a mediocre game when I had it originally. I didn't really like it back then. I don't really have any fond memories of playing it. It was a shit fucking snowboarding game. Cool Borders 3 is the one you want. that's the daddy on the PlayStation for me. So I can get on with my life, and I've just wasted half an hour of your life if you've actually made it this far. So sorry for that, but you seem to like punishing yourself. Goodbye.